It's Earth Week 2020. We're gonna make some artwork with some found materials that you could probably find around the house. We're over here with the recyclables and the garbage. We're gonna see if we can find some stuff to make some cool artwork with. All right, let's see what we find. I think this stuff will do very nicely for our art project. Make sure you wash out all the stuff that you find in the recyclable bin or in the garbage or what you find around the house. You want to have clean materials to work with. So make sure you rinse out everything really well. Once you're done washing out all of your materials, you're going to want to find an area that's big enough to work and a safe place to work. You could do it outside, it could be at the kitchen table, ask your parents for help. I'm going to give you 3 ideas for projects to do for Earth Week 2020. The first day of Earth Week is Artists for the Earth, and that's why I'm showing you these projects. The first thing that we're going to be making is a fairy house using a container which just had some pecans in it. The second thing that we're going to make is a flower using cardboard. So I just found a Pepsi box that I'm going to use to cut out for the flowers pieces, like the petals and the center of the flower. And then the final thing that I'm going to show you how to do is how to turn a rock that you can find into a bug to put into your garden. It'd probably be a really good addition to your little fairy house to put everything together. All right, well, let's get started. So for my fairy house that I started making, I just took that container that I found, the clear plastic one. I painted it with acrylic paint. You could paint with whatever you have, but acrylic paint usually works best on plastic. If you're using cardboard, any kind of paint would actually work for cardboard. But for the fairy house, I just kind of painted around little windows and a door. I used the plastic that was already there, so if you wanted to light it up later on, you can. And as I was trying to cut out cardboard for the roof that I'm gonna make, I was gonna take 2 pieces of cardboard like when we did the city for Megan McCarthy's visit. I was trying to make a roof, but as I was cutting it, I found this really cool thing on my Amazon box, and it actually says #MoreThanAbox right there. And one of my ideas for Earth Week was to make a cardboard flower. And I'm looking on the tab over here, and there's instructions on how to use your Amazon box to actually make a cardboard flower. So that's what I'm going to do actually. So before your parents throw out their Amazon boxes, check them, and there might even be a template that you can cut out and make your flower for Earth Week, which would be super awesome. So go Amazon, that's awesome. Also, I still have my rock here. I'm gonna start painting it with acrylic paint. And I think I'm gonna make it into a ladybug. And I'm gonna use red on one half and then black on the other. And I will show it to you as soon as I'm finished. We are all set. I finally finished all of my upcycled projects. We have our ladybug here with the dots and the eyes. It was kind of a porous rock with a lot of texture. Hopefully you guys find some smoother rocks, but you know you have to work with what you got. I also have my finished Amazon flower from before. I cut it out of the box, followed the instructions and put it together, added some paint. All set, came out really great. It's a great way to reuse those Amazon boxes. The fairy house came out really well. I like the bottle tabs as the decoration up top in the windows. They're clear so that you could actually light it up at night with the battery operated lights. also have my flower here, my upcycled flower, just made out of cardboard from the Pepsi box. There are lots of different ways you can reuse materials. You just have to kind of go out around your house, use your imagination, be creative, and I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. Happy Earth Week 2020.